Welcome back to the Rebel Rush Hour. I'm Webb Lewis right here on the real home of the Rebels, the Reb Sports Radio Network. Want to remind everyone you can follow the Rebel Rush Hour on Twitter at Rebel Rush Hour. Tweet your questions and comments, hottie toddies and happy birthdays, and we'll get those out for you on the air. Also, you can email the show, rebelrushhour@gmail.com. Questions, concerns, if you've got any, rebelrushhour@gmail.com. Also, go on Facebook. It's a social media blast. Go to Rebel Rush Hour, search it. It'll come up. Like it, and like it a lot. I'm up to 12. Need some likes. It's a new thing. We're figuring it out. So that's Rebel Rush Hour. Also, remember, you can go on Twitter and follow the Reb Radio, the Reb Sports Radio, to get your program alerts and information about all the programs and local listings regarding the Reb Sports Radio Network. And of course, there's Rebels247.com, your source for everything Ole Miss recruiting. Find out all the information you need to know, profiles on individual players and things like that for the classes of 2012, 13, 14, 15, 16. They're all there. Check them out, who Ole Miss has offered, who's committed, who's interested. All of that information available for you on Rebels247.com. Check it out when you get an opportunity. You will not be disappointed. Now, the first ever Southern Elite Combine will be held Saturday, July 14th, 2012 in Oxford, Mississippi. It will be at Lafayette High School. Working in conjunction with 247 Sports and Junior Rank, the Southern Elite Combine is designed to give you maximum exposure and top-notch skill development opportunities. The Southern Elite Combine is open to all players in all positions from the classes of 2013 through 2016. That would be players entering grades 9 through 12. Recruiting analysts from 247 Sports will be on hand, as well as scouts from Junior Rank. Camp participants have the opportunity to earn invitations to the Junior Rank Proving Grounds Combine to be held in Los Angeles, California in 2013, as well as an opportunity to be selected for the Semper Fi All-American High School game to be played January 4, 2013 in Los Angeles. This event gives recruits of all grades, entering 9 through 12, opportunity for maximum exposure. The Combine is for all positions. Players will be tested in the 40-yard dash, shuttle run, vertical jump, broad jump, and bench press. Those events will be followed by position-specific skill evaluation, one-on-ones, and best-of-best competition to close out the day. These drills will be conducted by an all-star cast of high school coaches and NFL veterans. MVP awards will be given for each position, for each grade, as well as overall top performer awards. That's the Southern Elite Combine. Will be held July 14th, Lafayette High School in Oxford, Mississippi, grades 9 through 12. So parents, coaches, prospects, this is something that is a huge event. And would I think anyone would benefit greatly from being a part of it. Keep you up to date on what's happening with that right here on the Reb Sports Radio Network, as well as Facebook and Rebels247.com. More information coming on the 2012 Southern Elite Combine. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. So, big list of people already set to come to this thing. Some of the top recruits in the nation will be on hand. So, great opportunity for these guys to come out and be evaluated. Get their profile out there. Look, this kid, he's this size. He weighs this much. He can run this fast in the 40. This information is pivotal for these college coaches looking at potential recruits and signees even. A lot of things going on with that. Now, like I said, we'll keep you up to date on the Southern Elite Combine right here on the Rebel Rush Hour, as well as Rebels247.com and Facebook and Twitter. Social media everywhere. Yesterday, I asked the question, how many wins in 2012 for the Ole Miss football Rebels? How many wins do you expect? Or, you could say that. You could say how many wins, what's the minimum that's okay? Do you have the bar set kind of middle ground? Do you have it set high? Do you have it set low for Hugh Freeze's first year at Ole Miss? Had a couple of responses. And I'm not going to call out all the numbers. I mean, I could sit here and go, yeah, I had a response from 1 to 12. I mean, come on. But I'd say the general consensus is 4 to 5. 4 to 5 wins in 2012. And people say that would be a success. What do you think? Give us a call, 662-236-2120, or tweet your comments at Rebel Rush Hour on Twitter. You can also go to Facebook, comment on the Rebel Rush Hour page as well. Looking at what where the program was and how much progress has been made since the end of last season. And it's progress that cannot necessarily, it's not measurable yet, I guess you could say. I mean, what is the measuring stick? Is the measuring stick simply wins and losses? I don't know. It's a lot to discuss. A lot to think about. I would have to say, covering the sport, covering the team every day like I do, I'd say that leaps and bounds have been made in the positive direction with Hugh Freeze and staff. Good things are being done. Necessary things are being done. Is it enough? Will it transfer over to wins? We'll find out. In fact, we'll find out in exactly, are you ready for this? I've given it to you once today, I'm going to give it to you again. We'll find out exactly, and remember, I'm predicting a very high-scoring game. Well, I'm expecting a high-scoring game as far as Ole Miss is concerned. I don't expect Central Arkansas to score, a ton. But we'll find out, or at least the measuring stick will begin in 2 months, 19 days, 6 hours, 37 minutes, and 21 seconds. That's the countdown to kickoff. Central Arkansas, right here, September 1st, in Oxford at Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, beginning the 2012 season. The first of 3 straight home games for the Rebels, 3 straight home non-conference games, that is, before heading off to New Orleans for the 4th and final non-conference game of the 2012 season. And then the Rebels begin the gauntlet, that is the SEC, East and West. New additions A&M on the schedule this year. Ole Miss has to travel to Alabama. They've got to go to Little Rock, Arkansas. They've got to go to Athens, Georgia, and Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Wow. Some sites have it the 6th toughest schedule in college football and the number 1 toughest schedule in the SEC. A lot of them have Auburn and Ole Miss switching back and forth. And remember the monumental matchup, kind of a historic thing. Ole Miss playing Texas, September 15th in Oxford. The Longhorns coming into Oxford, Mississippi and Vaught-Hemingway Stadium. Looking forward to that one. It will be a very cool atmosphere, I'm assuming. Texas has a huge fan base, as does Ole Miss. The Grove will be rocking that day. Should be interesting to see how it goes. We've got more to talk about on the Rebel Rush Hour. I want to talk about this BCS business. Keep it locked right here. I'm Webb Lewis. This is the Rebel Rush Hour.